Friends, Father Frank Pavone here, National Director of Priests for Life, bringing you my daily diary update for Thursday, October 20th, Friday the 21st, Saturday the 22nd, and Sunday the 23rd of October of 2022. So on Thursday the 20th, I was here at the office and began early at my desk and had my usual administrative phone call during breakfast, and then my staff briefing, had a radio interview at 8:15, and then the staff briefing right after that. I had to meet with a few staff to get the day underway, but then basically had to catch up on work at my desk, and that included the topics like technology reports and conversations, preparations for our next election call, follow-up from our previous one, pro-life amendments going on around the country on the ballot. I did some work related to that and to approving some press releases that we're sending out, as well as some email blasts that we're sending out. The news page on our website, plans for an upcoming administrative meeting, phone calls with different media people, work regarding the FBI's treatment of pro-life activists of late and alerting people to that pattern that has developed, work on our Priests for Life travelogue, our appeal letters, our email blasts. You know, there's work involved in approving these various things that are going to be going out. Plans for 2023. This is the time of year where we have an overview of the year to come and set certain key goals and make certain key decisions about our activities. The liturgical calendar for 2023, taking a look at that in detail. An upcoming trip for evangelist Alveda King, who does some travels for us here at Priests for Life, of course, and preparation for the event being planned for Monday in regard to announcing our honorees for the National Prayer Service. This and more took up various work at my desk and on my email, and some interaction with various departments on the staff. And then in the afternoon, starting at about 3 o'clock, I drove myself to the Orlando airport, and I usually listen to some political podcasts on the way. While I was checking in at the airport, I had a phone call meeting with our finance director and just getting some routine updates, and then got on a plane going to Atlanta. I had a layover there at the Atlanta airport, and then from Atlanta flew to Moline, Illinois. And on the planes, I was doing more email work on my laptop. Got to Moline, settled into the convention, where the convention was being held for Lutherans for Life National Group. Settled into my room and went to bed. And the next day, Friday the 21st, was taken up with speaking for the Lutherans for Life conference. Very nice experience. Spoke to the full gathering, and then did a substantial workshop in regard to, the title was Braving Persecution in the Fight for Life. Great group there. Spoke to them, networked with them, had a lot of conversations with the people there. And then, right after lunch, left the hotel to go back to the airport. Went to the airport, got on a plane to Atlanta, did more email work, and did some more reading too. Finished up Newt Gingrich's book called Beyond Biden. Excellent book. Flew to Atlanta, then in Atlanta swapped planes, went to Orlando and got there late and drove myself back from there. Again, listening to some of the latest political podcasts updating me on the election, some of the email work I did on the plane. Also had to do with a correspondence review. In other words, our new staff person answering correspondence would draft some replies, and I would just review them for completeness. Election emails, as well as working on the announcement for the honorees for our National Prayer Service coming up on the day of the March for Life in January. Then I was here in the office Saturday the 22nd and Sunday the 23rd, and both days were intensive work at my desk. I had on Saturday the Mass at 10 a.m., the broadcast Mass followed by an extensive taping of short spots for our social media and other broadcasting. Continued work at my desk on things like media plans for upcoming interviews, approvals of appeals, and again, the Monday event of our announcing honorees for our prayer service. And the evening, there was the President Trump rally. And so I watched that live from coming from Texas. And in between, a lot of planning for the coming year's activities, a lot of unpacking and settling in, and a lot of work on upcoming trips. That kind of work continued into Sunday, when I also had the 10 a.m. live broadcast mass right here from our studio chapel, and continued with work at my desk on all these different things, and a lot of follow-up with people. You know, I do all this traveling, and I come back with lots of business cards, and then I have to follow up with people via email and conversations with other leaders. So I was working on getting a lot of that stuff lined up on Sunday, catching up from past trips, and also trip plans for future trips. I had to take a good look at the schedule for the rest of the year and the confirmed trips that I have, and making sure that details are in order. Got ready for a number of meetings with the various staff that I need to meet with during the course of the week. And then in the evening, saw a Trump rally, a recording of a Trump rally that I had missed when it took place live. And also, what I did over the weekend was signing a lot of cards and books. We have cards that go out to our donors for their birthdays, as well as to bishops for theirs and also their ordination anniversaries. And a lot of books, of my books that are being sent out, and I always like to personalize them with a signature. There you have it for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, October 20th to 23rd of 2022. Thanks for watching these updates, and we'll talk to you soon.